morning again and welcome to my new kitchen. So I finally moved, and I was not supposed to actually do this video today because I was supposed to hang out with my mom, but as I told you on my blog, that went down the drain, like my plans for the weekend were ruined. So I decided to pick up the camera and hang out with you guys today, just to tell you how the moving process was going and everything that happened. I've been here for a week now and I finally settled in. It finally feels like home. Actually, it felt like home really fast because I was so excited about this apartment. It's great. If I seem a bit off, it's because I'm sleepy, and yeah, that's about it. Let's make breakfast. So this is pretty much the breakfast that I do every single morning without a doubt. Like, rarely do I do anything else, and it's my oatmeal pudding extravaganza. So what I do is I spill some oats. That's the first thing that I do. I spill some oats. Then I actually put them in my blender cup. So that's that. I of course use gluten-free oats because of my stupid intolerances. I'm going to put in some cinnamon. I really need to get some more cinnamon. This is very empty. So I put that. I put in some cocoa to have a chocolatey flavor. I put a lot. Now that all of that is in, we just put in the milk and we blend it. So once all of that is done, I put it on the stove. I'm going to just put away the things that we don't need anymore. That. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, and the milk. God. So now that I have my coffee, I have my oatmeal pudding. I'm just going to chop up a banana and some dates. And after that we can eat, we can talk about moving and everything. I think that I always talk about food on my blog. I have been, especially since I did my food tolerance test, I've been obsessed with food. Like, it's my primary source of fun. And now that I moved into this apartment, I have a stove top and I have a oven. And I'm very excited to cook here all of the time. I've been cooking this whole week. Like, when we were moving, I did not have a lot of food around the apartment. So we ordered throughout the whole day. My boyfriend was here, he was helping me. So we were ordering, I think on Friday I had takeout, and on Saturday I had takeout twice because we did not go grocery shopping because we were that tired. So I was cooking for the rest of the week till this... Oh God, I can't speak. I was cooking for the rest of the week to just recharge my organism because I was suffering. Even though I have some places where I know I can order from, it's still a struggle because I often get sick when I eat takeout. There's just this one place that doesn't do that for me, and I'm honestly tired of it because I always have my takeout food there. So yeah, that's what's been happening. I've been just, cooking. Now we can go have breakfast and talk. So the actual reason why I've been so weird this morning is because tonight the clock changed. We have here in Croatia that summer-winter clock changing shit, and it's making me depressed because I work until 4 most of the time, and literally it's going to be dark by 5:36. Why? Why do we still do this to us? Winter is already cold and everything, and it's not very sunny. We do not need to change the fucking clock. Anyway, let's eat. Let's eat. Like this looks, I hope that my spoon won't fall out. That looks very nice. I'm setting the mood. Honestly, if you live in Europe and you have one of these, like Pepco shops, get yourself this candle. This smells like heaven. And now that the mood is set, we can talk about the annoying process of moving. So like first things first, I got this apartment and I was talking to the owners about moving in, and I thought that they would want me to move in on the 1st, but they were like, no, can you move in next weekend? Like, let's get it over with as soon as possible. And I was like, yeah, sure, okay. And I had like, I think it was like a week, actually less than a week. Like I had 5 days to plan everything, how I'm going to move. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just going to put my stuff into boxes and suitcases and everything, and I'm just going to get a cab and transfer everything to the new apartment. Like, I mean, it was like not even a 5-minute drive from my old place to a new place. Like, it's not very close, but it wasn't very far away, you know. And I thought I was going to do this, and I called my boyfriend so I can see if he can come and help. I also called my brother-in-law because when I moved into my last apartment, there was nothing in it. Like I did not have plates, I did not have like forks, knives, spoons, anything, like nothing. The kitchen was empty. I needed to get a lot of stuff from home, so my family came to Zagreb and they brought stuff for me. So my problem was that I now had nowhere to go with it because this apartment already had everything in it. Like I just kept a few things that I want, like my favorite pan and stuff like that I used to make food. But like most of the things I already had here, so I needed him to come and pick up this stuff that they got for me for my last apartment. And then I was like, okay, now it's time to actually organize myself and know how I'm going to move. And I started going through like the closet, like everything, and like this thought came to my head: I have too much stuff. There is absolutely no way in hell it can fit into one car. And I started looking at van transfer services, but they were too expensive. I mean, they weren't that expensive, but the problem is moving is expensive. Like I had to put a down deposit on the apartment, I had to pay my first rent, I still had some like utilities that I had to pay for my last apartment. Like it was a lot, and I just had to be very careful with my money and how I'm spending. So I decided, like, you know what, I'm going to get my brother-in-law to also transfer some of my stuff to my new apartment, and I'm going to transfer some with a cab. So my boyfriend came on Friday, and literally the method I was using was SSS, shove shit into suitcase. I could not get a lot of boxes because most of the stores have the recycling box area, so as soon as they empty a box they destroy it pretty much. So I did not get a lot of boxes, and on Friday afternoon my boyfriend came. I prepared like a big suitcase, a small suitcase, and like some really large shopping bags I had, and we placed my stuff in there and we moved them to the apartment, and we went back to my old apartment. By Saturday morning, when my brother-in-law was coming here, a bunch of stuff was already in the new apartment, including all of my clothes, and still on Saturday morning we were struggling to place the rest of the stuff into his car. It was a whole procedure, but in the end we managed. We got everything into the car, we came to the new apartment, and I began my process of settling in. Most of the time I had to iron my stuff because like I was literally just shoving stuff into suitcases. I was not like, you know, being nice and careful with it. No, it was just going into the suitcase. And I have like a million shirts and like blouses that are very, you know, prone to wrinkles. So I had to iron. I think I was like ironing for 3 days to get everything like in order and nicely placed on hangers and all of that. Then we had to clean this apartment. I had to actually figure out where I'm going to put all of my stuff. But you know, it was worth it because I really enjoy living here. So I think I've said that like a million times in this video, but I really do enjoy living here. I'm very excited about this apartment. And yeah, that was pretty much the moving process. My only thing with like the current apartment is the fact that like the shelves and everything was empty. There were no like decorations and stuff like that. So I was thinking about getting some decoration, but the problem is that everybody started putting out Christmas decor, and I don't need that. Like, I don't need reindeers. I need something that can last. So I actually got plants. I'm not a plant person. I already talked about this in my blog. Like, I kill plants. Like, I killed a cactus. I killed a cactus. That's I rest my case. I killed a cactus. So I'm not really, you know, good with plants, but I got this one plant. My mom was actually going to buy this for me, but since she couldn't come this weekend, I had to buy it for myself. And she told me like this is very easy to maintain alive, so you just need to water it for like every 10 days to 2 weeks. Like, it does not need a lot of water, and that's pretty much it. And then I got a peace lily. This candle is just it's called Starbucks Dark Choco Mocha fragrance for home. I just love it. I did not think it will have such a nice like scent, or that even I could feel the scent, because I bought some candles from Pepco before and they were not doing it for me, but this one is just great. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I have nothing else that's very important to share with you. Like maybe like my first fears with this apartment. So let's call this segment of the video Confessions of a Formerly Abused Child. So I had this thing from my childhood, from all of the wonderful trauma I've been through, that I need to have doors around me. I know that sounds stupid, but hear me out. Like, I need, when I'm sleeping, I need everything to be closed. The closets, the drawers, the windows, the doors, I need everything closed in order for me to sleep in peace. If there's a key that I can lock, so I can lock the door of the bedroom, I'm living for that. Like, it has been a problem for me for years, and I'm 25. I'm not a child anymore. Like, I'm a grown adult woman, even if I don't seem like it. But yeah, I've always had this fear because like when I was a kid, the rule was when you get into the room, lock the door. So, you know, let's not get into details of domestic violence. So I always have this thing where I need to have the doors locked. Like, even before I go to bed, I always check the front door like 2 or 3 times to see if they're locked. It's a whole thing. I cannot help it, and it only happens when I'm alone. Like, if there's somebody else with me in the apartment, like if my boyfriend is here or if my mom is here, anybody, I'm not going to be this scared. But like when I'm alone, I get all of these irrational fears about the doors having to be locked and all of this. And as you saw in the beginning of the video, I don't have a door on my bedroom. Like, there's like these 2 stairs that lead to the bedroom, and my boyfriend was here for the first 2 days of me moving, and then the first night came when I was supposed to sleep alone, and I was so I was panicking about, you know, the possibility of me not being able to sleep alone in this apartment, because that would be kind of an issue since I live here now. And I like, you know, I had these inner dialogues with myself where I was just like, you know, you are an adult, you should not be scared of sleeping alone anymore. Like, what if there's no door? You know that the front door is locked, the building is very safe, you cannot just enter the building, you either need to have a key or the pass. Like the pass code of the building. Like, it's all very safe, it's very quiet, just calm down, get into bed and sleep. And then I went into bed, like, I had the light on still, I was reading my book and like trying to get sleepy, and then I was done reading. I was like, okay, this is it, we're turning off the lights, I'm going to sleep, I'm going to sleep like an adult, I will not be scared. And I wasn't. That was a really big milestone for me in my life, the fact that I was not like completely terrified of sleeping, knowing that there's no door. And that's pretty much it. So I'm moved in, I'm settled in, I like it, I'm happy. I'm going to actually try and be active on my YouTube channel as I am on my blog. I'm sorry about that. And yeah, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, you can of course actually like it, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified anytime I post. You can leave a comment, tell me what you think, tell me what's your favorite breakfast style. Like, I showed you mine. And you can always visit my blog. All of the important links will be down in the description, including my blog and my Instagram page. And I'm going to go and have a very chill morning now. I'm going to read my book and just relax. Thank you all for watching again, and I'll see you next time.